Hello, it is Friday night and I am at home studying. Yeah, I thought this would be a funner, more interesting week to vlog because I'm taking my last quiz for the first section. I'm going to my first football game. Maybe I'll make it to the football game tomorrow if I finish this quiz and if I feel like going. I'm also recovering from a stomach virus, or stomach bug. Anyways, and then Sunday, I'm doing some shadowing in the morning. Might go get some good food. I have some homework to do on Sunday, not that interesting. But next week will be our first week in person for a new class, or whatever you want to call it. Granted, it's not going to be we're not forced to be in person every single day, just because of COVID precautions. We can't fit everyone into one room, and so I think they're splitting us up by house, but we still have to be there every morning for small groups. Don't really know how it's gonna work yet. Also doing anatomy on Monday. And yeah, I don't really know how next week is going to play out just because we've been virtual this whole time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this week. I want to take y'all along, and I hope y'all enjoy this video and find this somewhat interesting into another week in the life of a resident, but this time in person, sort of. Good? I have officially finished my last exam. I just finished taking it. It's like 3:30. I was studying. I woke up late. I woke up like 10 and started studying. Marvin got us some croissants because I was craving croissants. Thank you, Marvin. And then I kept studying, and I was like, I'm finished reviewing both my sets of notes. I want to do it now. And I did it. And I didn't fail. Yay! I am like shaky from like the adrenaline rush, and just like I feel like I guessed on too many of the questions where like I kind of knew but I kind of didn't. But yeah, I'm just so nervous, and it's like nerves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and get ready, and we're gonna go and head over to a tailgate / football game after this, I think. Good morning. It is like 7:20 a.m. We ended up going to our friend's house for some food after we got back pretty late, and then I was in bed by like 12:30, which is a mistake. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna do this next week. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna go get ready and go head over to the hospital so I could shadow. So I just finished shadowing, and it's around noon, and I was in here at 8. I rounded with them. It's like a small team over the weekend just because it's the weekend. And then I learned more about like residency and like neurology, the program, and how like the whole system works. I saw some things that I learned in the textbook, like Guillain-Barré, which is kind of cool just to see that present in like an actual person. And I think it was actually really nice to come in on the weekends just because it's a small team, so it's a lot more chill. I actually kind of liked it, and maybe I'm also biased because I liked the PGY3 that I was shadowing, or the residents that I was shadowing, but kind of like it. Also, tell me why I'm the only person who didn't know that you continued shadowing in medical school, because I thought it stopped, but a lot of people are shadowing, and so I'm like, I guess I'll go shadow too. I also have no idea what I want to do. Like, I feel like it's less important for people who like know what they want to do, but I have like no idea. here to some coffee for first day, sort of in person, except I didn't have to go in person. This morning it was a different house, but we had to go in for anatomy lab because starting cardio. I guess we're having anatomy at the beginning of each organ system, just to be introduced to the organ, to actually see the organ and the cadaver. Afterwards, me and Marvin popped by Target to run some errands. We're out of toilet paper, which is an emergency, so we had to go get toilet paper. Picked up some coffee as my thanks to him to cheer him up because he's feeling really tired. Because yesterday I made a dumb decision of drinking boba milk tea at 8 p.m. and I should have known better. But milk tea really impacts me. I have no idea why. It just keeps me up. Coffee, I can go to sleep. I can drink coffee at 9, 10, I still can go to sleep just fine. But I drink milk tea at night, I just can't go to sleep at all. And so I was up till 3 a.m. where that's the last time I checked the clock. So I was getting so stressed. I was I'm so tired. I'm actually not that tired even without the coffee. But anyway, so got home. I'm making some banana bread to bring over to a friend's house that we're going to later tonight. And then I also prepped lunch so I could make some lunch once Marvin's back. Sweet Habana, one of my favorite, or I think it is my favorite coffee shop so far in Miami. And I'm just going to do some Anki while this is getting done, and I'll see you guys later. In the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass. Time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile. Banana bread. It's also 7:20 something and I'm gonna leave in a couple minutes to get to campus on time. I know it's not that early, but I'm tired. Chicken crossing the roads. I'm home. So small group ended early, and so I ended up booking it. And Marvin has to stay at school a little while longer after class just because he's gonna practice standardized patient stuff with some other people, so he's at school. But I'm home and I'm actually in time for class, and they're having technical difficulties, so first day of in-person class. Something about taking this class and to come from your own home instead of, because otherwise you would have to zoom in from, okay, then class is starting. I'll update y'all later. We just finished at Finca's Coffee Roasters. I signed up for a hype experience, which is just a middleman company for quote unquote content creator, because I'm not a content creator. Just run a very small food gram. And then Marvin enjoyed his conversation with the barista a lot because he was SCA certified, which apparently is a thing, and he knew so much about coffee, and he spent almost 45 minutes talking to him about coffee, and it was really cool. And it's called Finca's Coffee Roasters in Miami. It's in the Miami Design District. I'll leave the information up here. Yeah, what'd you think about it?
Very good. A+.
That's not very descriptive.
It was very yummy and authentic.
What'd you learn?
I learned that I need to filter my water using my espresso machine. I had good coffee. It was yummy.
Marvin enjoyed being treated like a celebrity, like an important person, because the owner came and made the coffee for us. We got fancy mugs, and it was a very A+ treatment from this place. And they know so much about coffee, which makes you realize how little other places know about coffee, like Panera or something like that. That's just is that coffee or was this coffee? Like, it was a mind-blowing coffee experience. Home and probably just gonna study for the rest of the night because there's nothing else. So cue just studying montage, maybe if I film it. These bags. Feeling a lot better today. I woke up at I went to bed at like 11, and so I woke up feeling a lot better. But I did wake up just on construction, which kind of sucks. And class is the only time in Miami where like I wear long sleeves and long pants. And I love it. Sorry for the background laundry noise, but it's like 2. I don't feel like studying. I have some backup boba from like Sunday when we went to Gongcha. My motivator for studying, because like if I don't have like a snack or like a drink or something, I don't do work. I don't know why. I just need to, I don't know, I need that little extra bit of incentive and motivation. Like, okay, if you study, that means it's time for you to drink your boba or eat your chips, you know? Like, I need that little bit of incentive. And I need a little bit of incentive. For class, and we've been coming back home to take it because otherwise we'd have to zoom in to the lecture from somewhere on campus. It's like you're basically doing the same thing. Like, do I zoom in from the comfort of my own home, or do I zoom in on campus, you know? Except tomorrow we're actually to be on campus the whole day, so we'll see how that goes. Snacks. Good morning. Mornings have not gone easier. I'm in a student lounge waiting for Marvin, and we just finished my first bedside patient, which just means that we went to go see like an actual patient at the hospital, try taking their history, just like dip our feet in. I can't believe they threw us into the hospital. It's like 2-3 months, whatever, into medical school. That's crazy, but that's what we did. I learned a lot of like terminology, like an HMP, what a soap note is. Yeah, just like all the little abbreviations the doctor used and like the lingo. But it was a lot less nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be, just because like my facilitator, she's like super chill. Just because my LC is like super chill and she's super nice and she doesn't expect us to actually know anything, so that was really nice. But yeah, it's crazy to think that like in like a year I'm going to have to like go into the hospital and do this, take the history in like 10 minutes, do the physical in like 2 minutes or whatever, and then like present all this to a really busy attending. Like, that's just crazy to me that this is all gonna happen like within the next year. I appreciate that they're throwing us in this early, even though I feel like I'm not ready, but I'm just one of those people who never feels like they're ready. So, you know, someone needs to just push me into this, and that's the only way I'm ever gonna volunteer and do this, because, you know, I'm just a quiet, shy, reserved kind of person, which doesn't mesh with the let me try everything ideology that you got going on here. Yeah, I had to stay on campus today even though class was over Zoom and not in person for the day I have to be on campus. Just don't know why, probably just like the professor and his availability. But yeah, stayed on campus, had lunch on campus with a couple of other classmates, and then just reviewed for the physical exam and the H&P, which is just the notes and like, oh, the why are you in here, what's your medical history, social history, that kind of stuff. Viewed that for like an hour and did my bedside. Now I'm in the student lounge just studying and waiting for Mario to be done with his standardized patient. Yeah, it's already like 4:56 and I feel like I still have so much left to do tonight. We have some fivers, I have some extracurricular stuff to study. I have to do the knowledge check, which is due tonight. There's a long list of things I need to do. Starting to get used to waking up super early. I'm watching the sunrise because I wake in the perfect time for sunrise. And I actually kind of liked taking class on campus just because like I was a lot more focused because I was in like a classroom with like other people, some other classmates, and like I couldn't just like not pay attention, you know. I just feel that pressure to do it. Yeah, not too terrible, you know. I can't complain. Like honestly, like I signed up for this is my responsibility. Like I also can't complain about going in person because like ultimately I probably do learn better in person. Even though I just need to learn how to have a good sleep schedule, which I feel like I'm slowly getting into a good sleep schedule. Like I do get at least 7 hours of sleep a night, so I'm like pretty awake. Don't really need coffee, but I do like to have that extra like caffeine kick and everything. Yeah, I feel like I'll see y'all at home. If I don't vlog at home, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Our student lounge also has like a really cute neon sign for Miami bed. I'm home and Marvin's showering and I'm making some dinner. And I'll watch some shows, you know, uncompress from the day and then do homework and stuff. Hey, it's Friday afternoon and I'm back home and I'm waiting for Marvin to get back from the gym so we could eat lunch. But basically, recap this week, I am starting to get better at waking up earlier because I'm getting better at going to sleep earlier. The key is to be in bed by 11 so I can be asleep by like 11:20 or so, and so I can wake up from my 7 o'clock alarm feeling refreshed. Because if I don't do that, then like I'm not useful in small group, even though I already feel like I'm not useful in small group. Sorry to my teammates. But yeah, so every day I went in for a small group in the morning. I tried to get back home if I had enough time. If small group ran over like I did today, then I just took class on campus with some classmates. I do go to class and I actually do like to listen to class like while it's like live. Just because I also don't like to re-listen to a lecture when I feel like wow, I could have done that before. Even that's probably not the most time efficient way of doing things, but that's how I do things. And I do think that being in person does help me learn more and help me pay more attention, just because like I can't like do as many like other things at once, and like I'm dedicating that time solely to like studying and learning. And so I guess ultimately it is better, but it's still kind of rough, like getting up, getting ready, going, not being able to like have a little morning routine anymore. Maybe one day I'll wake up early enough to have a morning routine, but me knowing me, like I'm not gonna do that. I want to be one of those people who just like right now my alarms are like 7:05, 7:10. We're out the door 7:25 because you know it takes time to like drive there, find parking, walk to class, set up for class, all that stuff. I don't like running late, I don't like rushing, so we leave around 7:25, so we get there around like 7:40, 7:45, 7:50. I'm like sitting in class. Yeah, just me rambling now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video as always, and I hope you guys enjoy following me around this week. Today's Friday, I'm probably gonna go study. I think we have to run some errands. Like he's gonna go buy an Xbox, I think, and I want to stop by like TJ Maxx, Target, Total Wine, like that kind of thing. And then we have some weekend plans, but I do have a couple of things that I need to do this weekend, just like for school and stuff, just because like I've been putting it off. So I can't just dedicate this weekend all to fun. There has to be some work too.
distance.